to share with you, in case you didn't know, I wrote a book, Qigong for Beginners, Your Path to Greater Health and Vitality. So some of you know that already. Some of you have been reading this. I've been getting some shout outs from you about some of the challenges you've been having in trying to go through the book. A lot of people read the book, they get through the first 6 chapters, they get to chapter 6, they actually don't get through that one, they get to chapter 6, and then they feel a little bit of struggle. Chapter 6, let me say this, in the initial chapters, it's about warming up your energy. It's about understanding what Qi is, how to use it, how to work with it, why you might want to do it. Understanding the fact that every single thing that you do involves your energy. It takes your energy to do it. So if you invest your energy wisely, you get more energy out of it, such as practicing Qigong. Some days you may be tired, but you practice Qigong, you get more energy out of it. But there's other things that you do in your life, such as, complain about the problems that you have in your life, or telling negative stories and repeating those over and over again, or saying negative things over your body. Those things are going to steal your energy, take your energy away. So in the beginning of the book, we go through some basic principles and basic understandings like that. But then along comes chapter 6, called Master Your Mood. Mastering your mood is one of the most difficult things that you're going to have to do in your life if you want to improve your circumstances. If you want to improve your state of health, you're going to have to master your mood. If you want to improve your career situation, your relationships, you're going to have to get a handle on your anger. You're going to have to alchemize it. You're going to have to get out of your depression. You're going to have to shift your anxiety. This is what I mean by mood, okay? And there are obviously other moods, but that gives you a flavor for what mood is. So one of the ways that we say this in my classes, and I'm just going to set the book down here, one of the things that we do in my classes and in my workshops and so on is we say if you want to change your mood, you've got to change your breath. A huge part of Qigong practice is what do you do with your breath? What are you doing with your breath? Because through your breath, you can begin to exercise control. That's just one thing amongst 50 different things that I can do with my breath to start to change my mood and control my body. There are certain things that I can do using my mind, exercising my breath and my body that I couldn't do if I didn't use the correct breath. So if I just kind of try to move my body, for example, and I'm just learning how to maybe move it, and I try and move my body, but I'm not using my breath, right away maybe my thigh cramps. Maybe I feel like I'm going to fall down. So learning to use your breath, it changes your mood, but it also changes the state that's going on through your whole body. So if I exhale and use my breath, whatever it is, to put my foot up there and touch my foot to my hand, and then come back to center, change my breath, I change my mood. So I want to give you one exercise that's actually going to help you change your mood. Practice it 1,000 times. When you've practiced it 1,000 times, you may understand how it changes your mood, all right? So first of all, go to a horse stance, like you're sitting on a horse a little bit. You're going to exhale your breath. Go down to your knees. Let your breath out. Slowly come up with your hands. Start to inhale through your nose. Now hold your breath in your belly. And then here, come down. So when I come up slow and I'm breathing in through the nose, if I go slow and breathe in through the nose, it will go to my lower belly. When I get to here, I want to hold it in my lower belly, just for a second or two. Then here, I'm going to the sound helps me to concentrate. And in medical Qigong practices, it is said that this sound dissipates liver qi stagnation, which really means agitation, frustration. Now this exercise called the waterfalls can be done kind of like that, kind of chill, you know, not too hard, not too soft, somewhere right in the middle. It can also be done without an emphasis on the breath, but in this case I am emphasizing the breath. And it can also be done a little bit more intensely. So if you have a little bit more anger, a little bit more frustration, a little bit more agitation, and you need to get some energy out so that you can feel better, in other words, get the bad energy out, then make the shh sound a little bit more intense. And if you are somebody who likes to work out, you work out a little bit, you train, you know, maybe do some push-ups, whatever you do, then you can also afford, let's put it that way, to use a little bit more shh. But those of you who don't do push-ups, don't train, don't do that kind of stuff, don't hurt yourself, don't shh too hard. So let me show you a slightly harder variety, but be careful, don't hurt yourself, don't strain your neck. When you make the sound, tighten your belly. So it goes like this. I exhale first. I come up. Now, if I want to build upon changing my mood, I'm going to spread my stance a little bit so hopefully you can see my hands still in the camera. If not, you get the general idea. My hands are going up. I'm just standing a little bit wide. So that's one way to begin to change my mood. That's one way of changing my breath, using a Qigong exercise while simultaneously working on changing my mood. Why would we want to learn to change our moods? I don't know. Need a new job? Why would we want to learn to change our moods? I don't know. Too stressed lately? Maybe the doctor told you you have high blood pressure. Why would we want to learn to change our moods? Does that have anything to do with the pain that we feel in our lower back? Yes, it does. Does it have anything to do with the pain you feel in your middle back instead of your lower back, or both? Yes, it does. Does it have anything to do, David, with the fact that the back of my neck hurts and I have a pain in my neck? I don't feel it in the rest of my back, but I feel it in my neck. Does it have anything to do with that? Yes, it does. So you might want to learn how to change your mood. So here comes the next piece of changing your mood. You hold your arms up in the air like this. It's a static pose called a mudra. This mudra is a mental posture. It's not only physical, it is mental. So right away, some of you, you'll put your arms in this position and right away they hurt. You go, oh, I can't even hold them up here. Okay? So do your best at home if you need to. Shake them out, put them down, etc. But you want to try and challenge yourself over time. If you want to train with me and train this style of Qigong, you want to challenge yourself to hold your arms up there. They like to use this in the military, by the way, because it changes their soldiers' moods. Initially, it puts their soldiers in a bad mood. You know why? Because they face the no inside of them. No, I can't do this. No, I'm not strong enough. No, my body's not that strong. But eventually, it turns those folks into much stronger human beings. They're stronger. Their mind becomes stronger. So anyway, put your arms down if you need to. Okay, when you're ready, bring them back up. Here goes the breath we're going to use with this one. Change your breath, change your mood. Want to change your mood? Change your breath. It's called breath of fire. I'm going to inhale through my nose, like I'm smelling the flowers. Then I'm going to blow it out through my nose. Go in, out. At first, it may seem weird. You may be going, you can't figure out what you're doing, putting your head up and down. Try not to do that. Just try and be still. And it goes in, out. Okay? Play with that. When you get better at it, it's going to be more like this. exhale your breath. I'm going to let my hands drop. And voila, a greater mood, a better mood. Some of my meditation teachers, that was a little tongue twister there, but some of my meditation teachers refer to it as clear mind or Zen mind. When you practice like that, your mood changes. And what does it change to? Clear mind. Clear mind leads to healthier body. It also leads to a better job. Have a nice day. Thanks for tuning in.